if it got to a point in Cleveland where you knew you just couldn't win and you had the opportunity to play for a team that you knew had a legitimate shot at making it to the Super Bowl, how much consideration would you give that?
I guess each opportunity is kind of its own entity that you would have to consider, but I don't know if the NFL is as black and white as fans sometimes think it is. A lot of times fans think like, oh, the Browns, you'll never win, and oh, the Packers or the Patriots or whoever, oh, they'll definitely go to the Super Bowl every year. But the predictability of the NFL just isn't there to me, and I guess maybe it's the eternal optimist in me, but I start every Cleveland Browns season thinking, you know, we got a pretty good chance. Like, this really could be our year to turn it around. And to me, it would just mean so much more to be part of building a champion, not just riding the coattails of a champion. And you see a lot of guys that flash Super Bowl rings and a lot of guys that didn't play it down the whole season. They got a Super Bowl ring, you know. Are they proud of that? I don't know. There wasn't a lot of work. I mean, there was some work that went into it, but I'm a firm believer in, unless you have to give something up, what you get doesn't really mean anything. So unless you're the one that's on the field building the champion from the beginning, I don't know that that championship really has the meaning that it should. And to me, if I want to win a Super Bowl, I want to be a major part of the team that was built from the ground up, and I was a big piece of that puzzle. I was a big building block of that championship.
You almost got traded to Denver, or at least there were serious talks. How did you feel about the Browns engaging in those talks?
Doesn't bother me one bit. I'm old enough in the NFL to understand that this is a business. We are poker chips in the game of the NFL.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, here you are, I mean, now 10-year vet, Pro Bowl every year, played every snap, doing everything you can to make the team as successful as possible. You haven't, you know, asked for a trade. You've been the consummate professional, and that doesn't bother you at all?
It doesn't, because I understand that the decisions made by people running the team have emotion completely detached from it. There is no such thing as, well, he's been a great asset for our organization. He's great with the fans, so we'll keep him around. It doesn't happen. It is a fiction. It's something that fans sometimes think happens, but as soon as you cannot produce for a team, you're gone. And so as soon as they can get something out of you that maybe is more than they think your value is to the team, they're going to trade you. Just because you were there for a long time or have done a lot of good things for the team. Unfortunately, that's just not the way this business model works, and I'm okay with that. So I understand that as an asset for the Browns or a commodity, if they feel that my value being traded is greater than the value I bring to this team, they're going to trade me. And that's their fiduciary responsibility to the owner that pays them every single week. And so by engaging in trade talks, doesn't bother me one bit, because I know that it doesn't matter who you are. I guarantee Bill Belichick has thought about trading Tom Brady because he thinks he might be able to get a king's ransom. So you can't take it personally. You can't have feelings involved in the NFL. It's not a personal business. It's not personal decisions. It's just part of the business.
How does it make you feel when there have been a couple former teammates of yours who've said they hope you get traded to a winner?
Well, it's nice of them to care about my personal interests so much. And that's great. There's people that say, hey, you deserve to play for a winner. But my mind has always been, yeah, and it's in Cleveland, and I'm going to bring the winner here. Right. There's no reason we can't do it in Cleveland.